Hey, how you doing, guys? This is Frankie McRae with Raidon Tactics.
And I'm Justin Kofel.
Today we're going to talk about the Delphi Tactical PDTG, or Personal Defense Truck Gun. Just to introduce the rifle itself, for past couple of years I've been working with some other gun makers and shooting and all that type of stuff, but I've been asking them to build me a particular personal defense weapon, and no one's really done it. So guys at Delphi, Joey, and I sat down one day and kind of went over what we wanted out of a personal defense gun, and this is what we came up with: the personal defense truck gun. This was currently in 5.56. I'm going to start at the front and work our way back to the back and tell you what all the gun itself has, and then we'll get started.
All right. Also, the key thing with it being a pistol is if you like to travel, it's going to make it a lot easier. You can conceal it in your vehicle, unlike if you have an SBR or other NFA item, you can't do that. So overall, if you're looking to travel, this will help you out.
Yep, because it is a pistol, and it doesn't count as an NFA item, so it does make it easier. We haven't exactly figured out what flash hider we're going to put on there, so we're not even going to talk about that today. Let's start up here at the front. We've got a 10.5 inch SOCOM cut black nitrided barrel with a 1-in-7 twist. We've got a 9.7 inch M-lock rail, and you head on back a little bit more. Actually, let's go up to the gas port. It's a 7-port adjustable gas block that runs your gas system with a carbine link gas tube coming to the upper. The upper itself is a Delphi Tactical or Delphi 1570-75 T6 forged upper.
All right. Moving kind of into the internals, it has a DLC coated bolt carrier group, which is a diamond-like carbon coating, so it's extra resistant to rust or any kind of buildup and stuff. It'll clean off a lot easier. You also have ambidextrous charging handle on there, so everybody knows it's convenient. You can run it either side, lefties, whatnot. Internal parts, the lower parts kit, it has the Delphi lower parts kit with a CMC trigger, flat face trigger in it. And it's also going to have K&S pins to help keep your pins from walking out if you're doing high rates of fire. We also decided to go with the ArmaSpec mag release on there because it gets you a lot more surface area, works really well. And going back even further, we're running a JP Silent Capture Spring, which really smooths the gun out. It absorbs that recoil, and you don't have the spring and other metal noise that you generally hear in a carbine gas system. We're also running the SB Tactical PDW brace, so it's really nice. It collapses up real small, so if you're having it in the cab of your vehicle, you can really tuck it out of the way and not take up a lot of space.
One of the other things that we really talked to them about was the trigger and the safety, the fire control group itself. It's a 45-degree assisted safety, ambidextrous safety, and then as Justin had said before, with the CMC flat trigger, it's got a consistent 2.5 pound pull. I don't like to go any lower than that for a battle rifle or a fighting rifle or anything like that, because any more than that, it's easily going off with any pressure whatsoever from any angle that you're adding to the trigger. But it is a flat trigger, so you can really get low on it and get some more mechanical advantage. Same down here with the trigger guard. Right up in this little angle down here at the bottom helps you get more finger lower on the trigger, so you get that mechanical advantage. Right now we've got a Magpul bolt assist device on it, and then the X-Tech adjustable grip. I really like this grip because it helps you change the grip angle of your hand and how it goes into gripping the gun itself. And it also helps if you got smaller hands or whatever, to be able to get more straight up and down, to be able to get that angle to get your thumb to actuate that ambidextrous safety. The other things too about this gun is like Justin was saying, with the DLC coating on the bolts and all that stuff, you get better lubricity. We've probably got, in the past month of having this rifle, at least 10,000 rounds. We do not oil it specifically just to see how cleaning's going to be and all that. We've had absolutely no malfunctions with it yet, save a few bad magazines that we've run bad magazines on purpose just to see if it'll chug through it. and some of them to the point that we actually had stoppages based on the magazine just being so bad and torn up, both metal and polymer magazines. Other than that, the gun runs great. On this particular one, we're throwing the Vortex Spitfire or Strike Eagle on there just to have a sight on there. And of course, we got an insight light because we do teach and do things at night here. So the gun, the base model itself is a very reliable gun. We, like I said, probably 10,000 rounds already through it this month just from the training courses that we've been doing. We really like the setup. We love how it shoots. It's a smooth shooting rifle. Last week we had a DoD class. They brought their M4s out. We were actually shooting faster on semi than they were on full auto doing our split times. And the only thing is, of course, your finger gets tired after 30 rounds, so you can't keep up that sustained cyclic rate. But we were actually able to shoot faster in the first 10 to 20 rounds than they were on full auto.
So right now, we're just running it in 5.56, but coming up in the future, once it hits market, we're going to be offering it in 300 blackout, 9mm, and 45 ACP.
So let's go shoot it here in a little bit. We'll give you guys some feedback on it and let you see just how well it does shoot. And of course, this should be coming out here pretty soon to the market. So keep your eyes open and look for Delphi Tactical to release it.